Blade Luna here again. And guess what? It's 2023. I know. And we're already pouring into that that crazy season and everything else. And hey, a lot of rain, a lot of time off, a lot of things to do. A couple weeks off that we had. Anyway, we're talking about some engine stuff here today. Actually, I've been getting a lot of emails. They never really stopped. But about the sleeving tools. Yes. I wanted to get another video going. We lost our other channel, so I couldn't get it. It was Nitro Viper 1. Something had happened, and we just couldn't get to it on YouTube, so I just stopped posting. As many of you know, I'm not really big on social media. I kind of stay away from it. If I did, I'd have more work than I can handle. At any rate, a lot of the emails, they ask me, it's like, what are the angles for my sleeve tools? Well, I'll tell you what. If I can get access to your bank accounts, then it's like, I'll give you that. Because I can't do that, guys. This is my bread and butter. As a machinist, I've been doing this for years. Actually, I've been making these since about 1995, 96, right around there. It's been a while. For the most part, they've been going out, selling worldwide. I've been trying to get the prices down as low as I possibly can. The kits are $170, and that's it. That's the bottom dollar. There is no deals. There's no coupons. There's no nothing. That's pretty much what it is, and it's like I can't get it any lower than that. Sorry. Anyway, a lot of people asked about also as well, it's like, why do we need to send in the sleeve? Well, if you send in the sleeve, then we actually have the measurement. And we can make the sleeve per at least those types of engines that you'll be using. If you don't send it in, then we won't be accepting any refunds at all. So, because if you send in the measurements, we're going to go very much directly by those measurements that you send in. And if you don't send it in correctly and the measurements are off, and you go and you go to measure them, so if you do, what you'll do, you'll measure them as such. You measure the outside and you measure the inside. If you have a pair of inner outer calipers, that even help, but I doubt there's many RC racers that are machinists. And so it kind of boils down to that. So if we get your sleeve and you send it to us, that is discounted, it's actually part of the $170. So we're going to ship that sleeve back to you. So if we get it, like, let's just say, for example, we get your sleeve and we get it on a Monday morning. Well, we'll take the measurements, we get them written down, we put them over to the side, and we get it boxed up and we mail it back out. We get it back out by the afternoon mailing. So that way you'll probably have it by the time it's ready for race weekend. Because, you know, everybody's got to work. And so usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday is when everybody gets a chance to race, and when some of the tracks are usually open, and you usually get it back by then. But if we get it late in the afternoon, then it ships out the following day. Either case, we try to get it back to you as soon as possible. But then we'll have those measurements. An example of like why as well is these are two of the same sleeves. As you can see, this one actually has the sleeve, the piston, and we do recommend sending the piston and the sleeve together so we can make sure. And also, when you send it in, we retaper it for you. So a little added bonus. So we'll actually retaper it for you, and we'll send it back out. We also do retapering. If you send us in the sleeve, we do it for $5. I can't guarantee what the shipping is going to be back, but whatever to your region it may be, then it could be $10, it could be $14, but we try to find the cheapest shipping back to you as we possibly can. Anyway, an example. So here are the two of the same sleeves. They're from a Nova, an older Nova, and here's also the collets. So we'll take this one, and as you can see, it's very loose. As a matter of fact, the sleeve can fall out. So see right there, it's so, and then we'll take another sleeve, same one, from the same model, and it's a little hard to put on. So that's where you want it. You want it kind of semi-tight. Okay? And Also, we give you instructions, but I'll tell you real quick. Also, you're going to have some spacers. You'll put on a spacer. Where you don't want to go is below the port. Okay, you don't want to squeeze it below there. So that's where we give you some spacers. Right there is about about good. And a collet, or the conical insert. So like this one is too big. Goldilocks, right? This one's too big. This one's too small. This one's just right. I think I got one for this, I believe. No, these are the Novas. So see, these ones they don't fit. I have them in my other case at the other half of the shop, but that's an example. We also make so the collet will fit inside of here, and it'll go inside. And you'll need an arbor press, and you'll be putting those, and then it'll taper off your sleeve. The taper inside of here will take care of that as well. Anyway, so what does the kit include? Well, obviously this one doesn't fit, but you'll get 2 spacers, a collet, 2 conical inserts. Okay, because you may have like another motor that may or may not work with it, so we'll get you 2 of them at least. The lower die and a brass insert. So that is what will come with your kit. Okay, so this is what comes for everything, and you'll be able to do a multitude of sleeves. Now, it doesn't mean because this one doesn't fit on this one that it won't be able to, but it's not as good as it should be. I really wouldn't recommend it. However, part of the good point of you'll need the conical insert, which will go inside the sleeve, and that'll keep it round. Now, I've seen a lot of ones over here on what was it, eBay. I see a lot of guys selling these, and it's basically a pipe clamp. Now again, most of the pros are using some of the stuff like this. I usually sell directly to most of the guys like that, and they distribute my stuff worldwide. And see, you also as well wanted to point out each one of the collets $27. Okay, because they have to be made. That's just the way it is. Each one of the conical inserts are going to be $25. So each additional one that you may need or you have particular types of motors that you might need, send in the sleeves and we can get those out to you. I'm going to try to put an email or at least something in the description, or at least it'll flash up on the screen. I'm old school. You'll have to sit there and either write it out or figure it out. It's really easy. Anyway, so it's razorgraphics23@hotmail.com. And I usually have that on my Facebook page. I got a couple of them, but a lot of times I replied, no one gets back, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you. These are customers, so these are actually going out. But anyway, I just wanted to make a quick one on that, and to give you an idea of like what it is. We still are doing them. We make a lot of them. At least a good 10 of them go out every week, worldwide. And pretty much it almost pays for itself the first couple times, because as you know, these sleeves for some of these engines, especially these older ones, which you can't get no more. Bonito, this one happens to be off of. You can't get those anymore. So I have a couple of motors that are still going good. I got a lot of Novas. I run them a lot still. I personally I have Samurais now. I run all Samurais, all Protec Samurais. I was with Nova back in the day, but things change. After 7 years, it's like I decided, well, yeah, we'll start running again. And I haven't run electric in about 8.5 years, and tried it again after a little while ago, and it was pretty fun. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know we are still doing the sleeves, the sleeving tools. They are $170. And that's pretty much how it comes. You'll get a couple of spacers, a collet, 2 inserts. These are 2 conical inserts, a brass extractor, so that way it's like if the sleeve gets a little bit touched, the brass won't hurt it. You can push out the sleeve. That's what that's for, and this is how it'll come. This one actually again happens to be a customer's, so. Sorry guys, that one's not going out. But again, you'll need to send in your sleeve. We'll get it measured. We'll get it fixed. We'll get the conical insert made specifically for that sleeve. and we'll try to get it out that same day. Okay? If you have any questions, go ahead and write us, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Oh, a lot of people have asked, when they write, they think it might be a scam because I have for the name Fat Bat Kitty. No, that is that is our handle for that one. That's because we're doing the engine stuff through that email. Okay? Alright, so I hope this answered a few other questions and stuff, and if there's any other questions or emails, please write me. I'll try to answer them as best I can. Alright? Have a good one.